Yes, everybody, Russ and the West Ham Network. Hope you're safe and well. Hope your Monday's going all right. We're in better Mondays today, but anyhow, what's new? It's Hammers Headlines in association with the KUMB.com boys. This morning, Anton had a bit of a moan up about the game. His thoughts, woulda, shoulda, coulda. I think that should be our new motto: woulda, shoulda, coulda, or be careful what you wish for, or something like that. At lunchtime, we had a sort of it wasn't really a player ratings, let's be honest. It was more of a debate about the game and just everything else all over the place. And then we've got this afternoon, about 6:00ish, we'll have the Academy show, talking about all things Academy, mixed bag for the lads at the weekend. And, 18's had a very good week, to be honest. We talk about the Academy loans and also a bit more about Callum Marshall's loan in a bit more detail with the West Brom manager, Carlos Cobina, talking quite candidly about the lack of minutes he's going to get. And we sort of allude to the fact that we sort of told you so, really, about that, to be fair. But anyway, let's start with some stories. Let's start with a transfer rumour story. I'm going to, probably later in the week, I'm going to do a full transfer rumour roundup because there's loads of players we've been linked with, which is mental, considering where we are in, the fact is we're not even nowhere near the start of the transfer window. But Tim has a massive rebuild job coming up. Lots of players need to be brought in. Lots of decisions need to be made on players as well. And one player who could be coming to West Ham is a Torino ace, Raul Bellanova. Great name. And according to Calum Flug, we are interested in the signature for the 23-year-old. Apparently, we've been monitoring the 23-year-old for a while, and with more than positive feedback taking place. He's a right winger, but can also play at fullback, which could be quite interesting and could give us that sort of left side. We've got sort of Emerson, a very sort of attack-minded fullback. Potentially, maybe Bellanova could be our right back, in terms of pushing forward and giving sort of an attacking prowess from the right-hand side. Would link up quite well with Jared Bowen if he drifts out to the right, for example. He's made 29 appearances in all competitions this season. His value has his 7 million euro value has tripled since joining Torino. Apparently, there's a bit of a bum fight in terms of getting him. There's a lot of interest in him. He's obviously enjoying himself, it seems, in Torino, scoring 1 goal and 5 assists in all competitions. There's a number of players and other Premier League clubs are chasing his signature. We would seem to have some of a battle on our hands, but Tim on his jet, anything's possible. Anything is possible. So it's an area we definitely need to improve on, that right side, the right back position. You see what we've got with Emerson. We want that on the right-hand side. And maybe Raul could be the one that wants. The one that Raul wants. Not quite. Nearly. Raul the one that wants. Yeah, okay, I get that. Yeah, it's fair enough. Let's talk about loans. We're going to concentrate on I'm pressing the wrong button there. Here we go. Let's start. Thank you. We're going to concentrate on the first team loans, the academy loans we talk about in the academy show later on today. So let's start with obviously Flynn. Quite a few of the loan signings had good run-outs over the weekend. Flynn Downs, his Southampton side, won quite comprehensively against is it Huddersfield Town? No, West Brom was Huddersfield Town. We'll talk about that. At the Academy show. Thrilling 4-2 home win over Sunderland. They were 2 up before half time. And then the Black Cats got 2 back quickly, and then Southampton went on to win the game. Flynn played the full 90 minutes. In terms of our other sort of first team players, we talk about someone like Tilo Kehrer. His Monaco side beat Strasbourg away 1-0. He played left side of a back two as they continue their impressive, they're third now in terms of the state that sort of places in League A, and that's qualification for the Champions League. Staying with League A, we've also got Saïd Benrahma. He played the first 70 odd minutes as they lost 2-0. So 1-2-0 against Lorient away from home. They're currently 10th and have won 5 in the previous 6 matches. They were languishing down the bottom of the league. And now they're sort of doing a bit better. To be honest. Let's talk about Nathan Trotz. Nathan Trotz on loan for his second successive season at the same club, VJBK. Obviously, they were promoted last season, and then they were in the top league, the Superliga in Denmark. They were beaten 1-0 at home by OB. They've gone into the game unbeaten in the last 4 Superliga games since the mid-season break, including beating Silkeborg, famous West Ham Europa Conference League opponents. As I said, we'll talk about the likes of Kian Forson, Dan Chesters, Callum Marshall, Freddie Potts in the Academy show later on, so don't worry about that. One person another loanee, is this man. Where is he? Andy Irvine. Smashing it for Austria in the Austrian league at the moment for Austria, Calum Flug. Obviously, we bought him, don't we, last summer? Then we load him back for the remainder of this season. And he's doing well in the Austrian Bundesliga this season. His side are currently 4th in the table. And he's been playing a key role for their side, to be honest. 23, as you know, he's currently got 4 goals and 4 assists in 21 games in all competitions this season. He's primarily been used as an orthodox central midfielder, but can also play a deep line role if need be, and also can get into the more advanced roles if he needs to be. Very silky, got a good left foot on him, and they're having a great time for SK Austrian Calum Flug. I'm sure that's not how you pronounce it, but anyway. And finally, let's talk about the game on Thursday. Obviously, massive game in the Europa League. Last 16, second tie afternoon match against Freiburg. Obviously, going into the second leg, 1-0 down. Very similar to what we did against Sevilla in the last 16 in the Europa League 2 seasons ago, and all to play for. Obviously, we tuned up, although more sort of off key than on key, to be honest, with a 2-2 draw, obviously at home to Burnley. Freiburg, they won 2-1 away against Bochum in the Bundesliga. 2-1, 2 goals scored, one by Eggenstein and one by the guy who scored the goal last week on Thursday. He scored, the guy who came on. He's in very impressive form at the moment. Also, I think it was Ginter. Was it Gunter? One of them went off injured as well, which may be a slight positive, in all honesty, when you can take, got to take all the positives as we can. Of course, we play Aston Villa on Sunday with without John McGinn. He was sent off, wasn't he? So, we'll see. They're currently 8th in the Bundesliga. They're all on the same amount of points as 7th place Hoffenheim, and so they've tuned up with a 2-1 away win. And that's it, my friends. As always, thank you very, very much for your time and patience. We'll be having the Academy show later on today. Make sure you check that out. And get back and check out our shows we did this morning and this afternoon. And until next time, don't forget to also check out leedsonmybrand.com for the latest news, reviews, and opinions. And take care, stay safe, stay warm, stay humble, keep the faith, and come on, you bloody, bloody Irons. Irons!